Hey guys, it is your boy Pasha, and it is the July 4th, 2018. Normally I get on here and I do like things that are going on in my life and things that are happening with society's transformation and how it sees me and my transformation in me being more comfortable with me. And today, though, I wanted to talk about you being more comfortable with you and who you are. And it's July 4th, and on July 4th, we have a tendency to run around and talk about freedom. It's so much so that it's not even traditional anymore as it is habitual. And so even in the midst of all of this and everything going on now, there's these huge celebrations for 4th of July and for freedom. And specifically as trans people, we understand that this is a freedom that the country that we're celebrating is not allowing us. In that, I wanted to say, though, that the true freedom lies in being who you are despite that negativity. The true revolution it lies in being the person that you are in your totality without worrying about the judgment and the condemnation of what other people will say. People are going to say things about you. And it doesn't mean it's just not just because you're trans. No matter what, people are going to find something to say about you. Find a way to talk about you, to make you feel different about yourself so that they can force you to conform to their idea of who you're supposed to be. In that, your greatest freedom lies in not conforming. Your greatest freedom lies in being exactly who you are. You're free in yourself. You're free from that judgment. You're free from that condemnation. And here's the thing, you matter. Like, absolutely. You are, if you look at all the galaxies in all the world, if you look at all the planets in this galaxy, and then realize that we're not the only galaxy, all the planets and stars, and then if you look in just the planets, and you realize that of all those planets, it's just, there's 9 planets, and you only live on one. And if you look at that one planet, there's 7.34 billion people on the Earth, and you're one of those. And then if you look at all the 209 recognized countries on the earth, and then you realize that in the country that you live in, if you live in the United States of America, you're one of 320 million. If you live beyond that, I'm not sure the population of your country, but you're one of those people. And in all of that, it makes you feel small. It makes you feel like what you do doesn't matter. When in truth, not only, but all of those things may be true because we are so infinitely small in the grand scheme of things. But in the grand scheme of things, we are also infinitely grand. We are infinitely grandiose, in fact, in that scheme of things, because everything you do makes a difference. Everyone you touch, that one of you will touch somebody, and that will change somebody who will touch somebody else, who changes somebody else, and so the ripple effect of your very presence is so grand and so far-reaching that it can't even be really known. So in all of your infinite smallness, you are also infinitely great. So therefore, everything about you is infinitely great as well. Everything about you, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Every nick, every scratch, every bump, every scar, every humorous joke that you tell to cover up your self-esteem, to cover up a painful past. Every kind gesture you make because you've been there at some point. Every time that you are feeling insecure about yourself and you talk yourself up, and so the next time somebody is feeling insecure about themselves, you talk them up and you bring them up. Everything about you, and therefore everything about you being you is a freedom. It's a freedom and it's a revolution. And the greatest thing that you can do, the absolute greatest thing that you can do for freedom is to be you. So I guess I'm just putting this up here as, you can call it an independence message, an Independence Day message. I'm hoping that today is your Independence Day. That you take this and you find that freedom in you to just be you. And that you use that freedom so that your very presence frees others. Stay free in you. Free other people. That is what true freedom is. And I just hope that you're free. I love you. Stay free. Later, YouTube.